الله رب تعالى.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه. من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين. ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وجاهد في الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الموضوع اليوم الموضوع الزكاة الفطر في رمضان. وعندنا في موضوع رمضان وفي آخر الأيام العشرة من رمضان أن نذكر كل البشر، كل المسلم، كل المؤمن أن إخراج الزكاة الفطر سنة مفروضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة ومكلف وكل عبد، وحتى من الصحابة ومن المجتهدين من يقول على كل عبد حرا كان أو ليس حرا، طالما أنت حي وتصوم عليك بإخراج زكاة الفطر. ومن هنا عن حديث ابن عمر أن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم سن سنة الإخراج زكاة الفطر سنة مفروضة. ولماذا؟ لأن مهما يكون من الأمر ومهما حاولت ستجد هناك الخلل في رمضان أمرته في الدنيا أن تشكره، وأحيانا تشعره تكون على علم وأحيانا لا تكون على علم. وهذه الزكاة يطهر هذه الأمور كلها. ولعل ممن يعتقد أن من أن ألعب وأن أجلس بجنب امرأة أو رجل لا مانع في لو أنت صائم، لكن المشكلة وأحيانا يصل نفسك إلى مرحلة لا ينبغي أن تصل عليها، وهذا الزكاة سأل الله يطهرها بها كما فسر. ممكن إن شاء الله حتى نمشي نفسر كثيرا من الزكاة. والزكاة يطهر كثيرا من الأخطاء الخفيفة في شهر رمضان. منها من حتى يقول الرسول الكلام اللحم الإنسان، الكلام اللحم والفشوق أحيانا تكون كلام وتندم لماذا قلت. لذلك حتى الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم في الحديث يقول إن جاءك واحد يريد منك أن تخرج كلمة الفاحشة أو كلمة سيئة ليست كلمة طيبة، فماذا ترد عليه وأنت صائم؟ تقول له والله أنا صائم، أنا صائم لا أتكلم خوفا من إيه؟ لئلا تدخل في أو يخرج من فمك شيء لا يرضيه الله ولعله ينقص منها السياق. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Our brothers in Islam, our discussion to our Juma today, inshallah, will be Zakat al-Fitr. Zakat al-Fitr is a very important to the Muslim brother who fast the month of Ramadan. That Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in Hadith Umar ibn Umar that when you fast at the end of the Ramadan, you have to give what they call zakat, charity. Zakat, charity, or fitr. Fitr means this month. When you just break now the fitr, you ended the fitr, that means you ended the fasting. Then you have to give charity. This charity is sunnah, obligatory. Obligatory sunnah. of Prophet Muhammad to everybody who fast. Now, how much? How much you going to give as individuals? Prophet said, the amount of you going to give as an individual is sa'. Sa' is now, at this moment, Muslim brothers, they have a certain measurement, cup. Usually measure, inshallah. We will try our best, inshallah, to get the size of that cup for people to know. But the size of that cup, now what kind of food you're going to give of that size of the cup? Sa'a min al-tamr, that is date. That is the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Most of what the people eat is dates. Even you remember when Prophet Muhammad used to say sometimes, we don't have anything what we're going to cook, but we just have to eat some dates. Just to keep our stomach and keep us alive. SubhanAllah. That is the time. Then the food is respected at that moment most, and people eat it. That's dates. Or sa'ir. That sa'ir now, we don't have it. It's most of what we have here, we can say rice. Equivalent to the sa'ir at that moment. Rice, which a lot of people eat, but it's not everybody eat rice. But there is a question which always people do ask. About if you don't have now the date, you don't have sa'ir. Are you going to give any equivalent of that food that was given in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? I say yes. Making sure that as here in Georgia or in America, the knowledgeable and most of the imams, they prefer that we pay in dollars instead of paying in food, like rice. And they have a reason why you have to give dollars. If here you give $10 per individual, they look at the level equivalence of a sa', you're going to give equivalent of what you're going to give in dates, then they put that equivalent into money. And it is correct, it's not wrong. Some people, we have challenges on that. Some people, they don't agree. But they don't have an evidence concrete that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu said don't give in money. No, you don't have it. So you cannot say that you cannot give money as zakat. So who is going to give zakat fitr? Who is going to give zakat fitr? Every individual Muslim who fasts this month of Ramadan. Either you did something wrong, you don't do something wrong. You make a mistake, you don't make a mistake in Ramadan. That is a sunnah which is compulsory by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. You have to give zakat. It doesn't matter. Because that is what is going to clean your mistakes you did in Ramadan. There are something you didn't do it the way Allah wanted. Remember? Some mistakes you did, small light mistakes. The zakat is going to clean it. So this zakat, it's compulsory, of a sunnah compulsory for the reason. And certain people, they said even the fasting, they went to a level, they say that even the fasting, before your fasting can be completed, you have to give zakat. I mean, your fasting cannot be accepted fully until you give Zakatul Fitr. Now, that all is, alhamdulillah, is the jihad. That is the effort of knowledge. There's nothing bad, there's wrong with that. What is important here is, as far as you fast until the end, you have to give zakat. Who are you going to give the zakat for? What is the reason you give the zakat? You are giving what Prophet ﷺ explained, no, that you are given this zakat for the people who don't have afford to celebrate the day of Eid. You are giving that food you're giving, or money you're giving, or a zakat you're giving, the charity you're giving, for the people who don't have. What are you going to prepare for the day of the Eid, the next day of the Eid, the 3 days of the Eid? But you have it. Then give it to them, because you came from hunger. You know what is hunger mean. When somebody don't have nothing, you know what does that mean. Because you're from there now. You was in hunger. Every day you don't eat. You know when you just come to breakfast, how you feel like? Happy. So you are here to remind. Don't forget about it. That's what you was doing. To get fear of Allah. Remember, in the day of Eid, you are going to cook nice. MashaAllah. That's what Allah wants on that celebration. That is our Eid day. So cook nice and be happy and be grateful. Not only you happy, no. Allah said, La tafahu. Be too much happy. But Allah wants, the happiness Allah wants here, you to be grateful and thankful to Allah that I've been able to fast the whole month with health. Alhamdulillah, I'm healthy. Up to date, I've been able to fast the 30 days without no problem. And how many people were there, they wanted to fast even, they cannot even, you're fasting not eating. And you didn't. So that is what you're going to be grateful for. That is what you're celebrating for. So then, don't change that celebration to be something again going to be negative, what you did in Ramadan. That's what we are going to be careful. So when you are giving that money, zakat, you have to give it on time. That is when are you going to give that zakat. Now you know who is giving the zakat. You know the amount of you giving the zakat, and you know to whom you giving zakat and who is giving the zakat. But now, when are you going to give zakat? When? Are you going to give zakat in the first day of Ramadan? Or the first 10 days? Or the second 10 days of Ramadan? No. What Islam wants is try not to give it earlier. Because when you give it to somebody who's going to use it for the Eid day, that is when they need zakat. Eid day. That's why Prophet ﷺ said, the best thing you give zakat 3 days before Eid. 3 days before Eid. 2 days before Eid. 1 day before Eid. The day of the Eid, but the day of the Eid, if you're going to give it zakat, you know that after Salatul Eid, it's no more zakat. I repeat. After Salat Eid, when people prayed, already you come, you know that if you are going to give anything, it is called sadaqah. It's not zakat. And many people are doing this mistake every time. They come the time and the day of the prayer, that is the day they're going to give zakat. My brothers and sisters, you want to help somebody who will something that he can able to help his family in the day of Eid. You give him after Eid. What is he going to be able to do? Are you helping or you make him suffer? So we have to be very careful. Zakat al-Fitr, It has a time when you can give it and when it is ending. Period. There's nobody will tell you Zakatul Fitr after Salah, you can give it the next day. No. Everybody who tell you, he's telling you lies. It's not true. Zakatul Fitr, you giving it for the people to benefit who are poor in the day of the Eid. Like you enjoy. Yeah, at least they cook nice. Even if they don't buy meat, they can able to buy fish. If they never eat it. That is the meaning of Zakatul Fitr. That's why you give it to somebody who don't have. You don't give it to your brother, you don't give it to somebody because I know him, no. You give it to somebody who really in need of it. For that day of Eid and the second day and the third day. It doesn't matter how many days you just come to you. But for the Eid first day, they have to enjoy. That is the reason why you give a zakat. So we are here to remind brothers and sisters, be very careful of delaying zakat. It's very dangerous. And many people, they don't know. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inna alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi, our brothers in Islam. As Zakatul Fitr, what type of the food you're going to give? I make it here clear for people to understand. Ma yukhraj minha. Here, we prefer people to give Zakatul Fitr in money. Why? Many people said, okay, the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't give money. Okay. Yeah. Muhammad time, there is nothing called down. In the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was he make $1? No. What was there? It's dinar. Okay. Did Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say don't give zakat equivalent to dinar? He never said it. If he said it, I don't know. I don't know. I never see that hadith. So why you have to deny it today? There are certain things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. لا تسألوا عن أشياء إن تبد لكم تسؤكم. Don't ask certain question that whenever it revealed to you and put the obligation to you, it's going to be a punishment for you. That is Allah saying. Why? You know. Say why? There are certain questions you ask if the time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was sending the revelation to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah will send the revelation. And when Allah sent the revelation, it's going to be what? Compulsory. That's why you have to be very careful. Asking something. You don't need to ask for it. That is our ashia into Rarakum Tisukum. Allah knew. More than you who are asking, you who are thinking about it. That today, from Mecca to Medina, 450 miles, the day is coming. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in his time, he used to travel with camels. He used to travel with horses from 450 miles. Today, nobody will travel with camels from Medina to Mecca. Nobody. And Allah knew. Did Allah say that you have to use camels and travel for Hajj? No. In the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, people used to travel from Africa, thousands of miles to go for Hajj. It takes them years. Today, you think so Allah doesn't know today is coming? Allah knew it. Just 1 hour hours, just certain hours. You just arrive from Africa to Mecca. The people fly on top of Miqat. And the knowledgeable explain that when you reach in the level of Miqat, you are on the flight, you can put on your mihrab. Does it not happen? Yes. Since Allah knows in you, that is going to happen. And the knowledgeable said, did Prophet Muhammad sallallahu say about the flight? He don't. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he talks about the Atlantic Ocean, the darkness of Atlantic Ocean, and he never crossed even a river. What are you going to say? And here you go. Whatever it left for you to benefit. Allah is here within to make it mercy for us. Rahmah. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Allah sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu to us for only for a mercy for a human being in general, everybody in the world. So the mercy is deen. A deen, salam. So a deen yusran, but it's awesome. Religious always is making things easier for us. But it's not here to make hard how to worship Allah. You make that. Allah, when He said, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. Allah never put on somebody's head except what he can. So don't try to complicate things Allah didn't complicate it for you. When you said you're giving rice today, as you said, okay, we are following I said, it's even Imam, I said, okay, we have to give, we are following the Sunnah of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We give only dates, fine. So everybody go and buy dates and bring them. I am the one going to share it. Who will share it to the people? You don't. Everybody will come and bring it. You Imam, you can do it. Who's going to accept it? Yeah. How many people like to eat dates every day? Before, they did, but now we don't. How many people want to eat the rice? And instead of making it easier to the people, give him the money. He can see what he want to buy and eat. That is what you want. That you want him to enjoy in that day what he want. He didn't go and buy something like alcohol. No, that's haram. Anything haram, you don't give him to that. If he did it, that is his responsibility. But you give him the money for him to buy the food that to enjoy in that day with his family, with himself. That is what is the reason for you to give zakat. So then either you give it with rice, and people accept it, alhamdulillah, or date, or sa'ir, or money, anything equivalent to what is supposed to be given and sa of individual, it is accepted with the knowledge. الحمد لله رب العالمين. ربنا اتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما آتيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من أعديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت لك الحمد على ما قضيت ولك الشكر على ما آتيت نستغفرك من جميع الذنوب والخطايا ونتوب إليك. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداء الدين. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مريدا إلا شفيته ولا عسيرا إلا يسرته ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا والآخرة هي لك رضا ولنا فيها صلاة إلا قضيتها برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم من أراد بالمسلمين خيرا فوفقه لما تحب وترضى ومن أراد بهم شرا فاجعل كيده على نهره وشتت شمله يا قوي يا عزيز. اللهم اغفر الموتى المسلمين الذين شهدوا لك بالوحدانية ولنبيك بالرسالة وماتوا على ذلك. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وعافهم واعف عنهم واغسلهم بالماء والثلج والبرد ونقهم من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الابيض من الدنس. واغفرنا يا ربنا إذا سرنا إلى ما ساروا إليه برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم لا تدع لنا في مقامنا هذا ذنبا إلا غفرته، ولا هما إلا فرجته، ولا دينا إلا قضيته، ولا مريضا إلا شفيته. اللهم لا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا ولا إلى النار مصيرنا، واجعل اللهم جنة هي دارنا، ولا تسلط علينا بذنوبنا من لا يخافك فينا ولا يرحمنا. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا قيامنا وسجودنا وركوعنا يا رب العالمين. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم، وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم لا تحرمنا أجر شهر رمضان، ولا تحرمنا أجر شهر رمضان، ولا تحرمنا أجر ليلة القدر. اللهم وفقنا بليلة القدر إنك على كل شيء قدير. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون، وسلام على المرسلين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. أقم الصلاة.